Hello everybody, this is our weekly progress report, May 30th, 2018. We began with an open discussion for anybody who was able to join us in person, and a couple of things were raised and we can address them now. So there'll be times when you don't have complete information with the referral, and if you're missing the clinic name, we're now creating an option for you to search for it. There's going to be a list printed in the headquarters where you enter your information to make your calls. It has all of the provider names at UH, and then it lists their clinic. So if you're missing the clinic name in the email referral, you can refer to that paper list. You can also refer to this list as a Google Drive sheet, which we've linked to. And that link is going to be in your REDCap form at the question where you're asked, enter the clinic name. So you have two options of looking up a provider's clinic if it's not included in the referral. Another thing that came up was that Eric still doesn't have REDCap access, and so I emailed REDCap again. Eric, you should be getting an email to your UH email, which will include your login information. Reviewing the feedback that I got from the coach checklist this week, I saw, Eric, that you also have gotten an error when you tried to reply to an email that was sent to Supercoach, and I've notified IT about that error. So if it's still an issue, please include that information in your next coach checklist form. As far as program operations go, I'm checking each week to make sure that all of the emails in Outlook, all the referrals have been replied to, and as of today, everything as of last Friday has been replied to or entered in REDCap. So great work with that. Moving now to REDCap, there were records that were incomplete for 1 and 6 month follow-up calls. If we can please be sure that you go to the REDCap calendar and call back any of the 1 or 6 month follow-up calls for that day and any day prior. And you can identify these because it says 1 month follow-up or 6 month follow-up, and then there isn't a green check by it. And the numbers here are the actual records that haven't been completed. So looking at our program performance, we had 8 referrals last week, which is really low. And you can know that I'm continuously working with practices to improve our referral rates. And we'll be working on providing clinics feedback so that they're able to see that their efforts they make in referring to us actually pay off. We'll look now at outcomes for the program. We've had more referrals this year than any year prior. Our quit rate at 1 month stands at 21%, and at 6 months it stands at 37%. And if we look at the list of patients who have quit, our total is now up to 87. And you can see that Willie Gann had a patient quit at 1 month, and Brittany had a patient who had already reported quitting 1 month who had sustained abstinence now at 6 months. So that's a real accomplishment. And Willie Gann again had a patient who had quit at 6 months. For our upcoming events, the leadership group will be meeting at Volunteer Services today at 1 to discuss the training for tomorrow. Our next training will be on May 31st, tomorrow at 10. And our next weekly meeting, you're welcome to join us, is in the Medical Access Clinic conference room next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Thanks for your time and thanks for working on this program.